the guy with the famous guy from 1-6 that was wearing the fucking,
Oh, the horns, yeah.
there's pictures of him with people from the Azov battalion from the Ukraine. You're like, how the fuck did you get there? Like, why are you there? So these are all, again, total conspiracy theories. Our government would never hurt us. They love us. They love us. They respect us. They just want us to be happy. They would never do anything to tramp us down.
I get that. I agree, of course.
We love our government too, especially Joe Biden, who is the most articulate, sweet man that has ever.
He's Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. I love him.
Yes.
Is he Puerto Rican now?
Yeah, he announced his Puerto Ricanness the other day. I've got the clip. Let me pull it up for Jimmy because he has not seen it. I sent that to my Puerto Rican friend. I said, he's yours. He's fucking yours. He is yours. Look at that. I did not know. Here we go. I am close. I'm close. Where I send so much nonsense. It's just very difficult to find. So yes, Joe Biden did announce himself as a Puerto Rican politician. Here we go. I'm playing. Let me pull up so you guys can see, because you have to see it. Otherwise it's, when you want to bask.
Why does he keep fucking embarrassing himself saying this kind of shit? Corn pop and hairy legs and.
Dude, he's not
What
embarrassed.
about the other day? He said something about, hey, you were 12 and I was 30.
12, yeah, and I've got a picture of him with a girl when that happened.
And so I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home politically. And so we came here for a long time.
Shut the fuck up.
And pleasure.
Do you remember when his wife said, si se padre?
With the best Spanish accent.
Unbelievable.
Okay, Jimmy, our leadoff hitter just hit a home run. Jimmy, what do you got for round 2 to end racism?
No, my racism exists. Racism has always existed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Racism will always exist.
Yeah.
What I have a problem with the current seems like a movement is it's minimizing. It's so bad. It's making it such a fucking punchline that it's like cry wolf. It's an eye roll now. It's become an eye roll. It's not even real. It's not even tangible because it's so overused. Short and sweet.
What about what Jeffrey Dahmer said earlier tonight? Was that considered to be racist in your mind, or does that fall out of that?
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta use your own judgment. I mean, you're gonna hear stuff that is racist, so you know it's racist. You're gonna hear stuff that's complete bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
What is the most racist thing you've heard from a white person, not on this show, that sticks in your mind in the last month? Name one racist thing you've heard. Yeah.
I can't say it.
Oh, your dad.
No, not my dad. The old man ain't racist. The old man's a lot of things. He ain't racist.
Okay. Your mother. Your fucking mother just threw out some racist shit. God damn it.
No, my mother's not racist either.
Okay.
No. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. It's hurtful and it's very racist.
You have me intrigued.
It's fucking me.
I have to know. I'm going to empathize with whatever race it is, and I'll be the judge.
No, somebody was talking about a white person,
okay,
in my family, who has several black children.
Okay,
and I can't say it because I'm not
going to. Right now, I'm thinking, what are they saying? They jump higher? They have bigger cocks? Like, what are they fucking saying? I love every black.
There was a get together. There's a get together.
They jump higher. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, what is?
There was just a get together that this person said, I hope that bitch ain't gonna be there with with her fucking, it was some, he said something like circus or circus of fucking N-words
Jesus, that is
Oh, that's
really
pretty
fucking
heavy.
with her circus of N-words, spitting and fucking touching all over the fucking food. Make sure you eat before they get there.
Does she
Wow,
realize how
that's-
good black people are with barbecue? Like, what the fuck type of racism is that? That's not
Yeah,
even.
I never heard it. That's
I've never
No,
heard
I mean, hey,
before. But yes,
It-
what-
it's disgusting. It's disgusting and it's racist.
because they're spitting on the food, or because it was the wrong sentence. I mean, I'm just making sure, just to clarify.
No, because this person just don't like black people. That's it. Period.
Is this someone you
And-
hang out with often?
And it wouldn't be the same. It would be okay if all those kids were white, but they're a bunch of N-words, so he don't want them around the food.
Dude, you've got to get this person on the show. I've never met a racist.
I
I've
have.
It's
never met a racist like that in my life. Literally, I'm 48 years old. I've never met anyone that
right.
outright
It's
racist.
so fucking mind blowing.
We've got to get that person on the show. I've got to be able to interview that person. That's fantastic racism. This could be the greatest scoop I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody come that hard ever.
No, they're
Ever.
fucking hard.
I mean, she didn't even say bring them to the pool, hope they drown. Nothing even that like funny racism. She just went straight up to like spitting on the food. Like, dude, has she have never been to a barbecue before? They're the greatest
Era.
things ever. Wow.
My grandmother, she used to be against, she wouldn't use a public pool because N-words piss in it.
Did she know that white people piss in there too? Or did
Everybody
She's
does it.
fucking retarded. She's retarded.
she may have had,
All I'm doing is repeating.
she probably had
She's the
toxic,
best.
She was a wonderful soul. Probably the worst. My grandmother was probably the worst person I've ever met.
well, grandma, R.I.P. to-
And I met Jeffrey Dahmer.
So that's what made you the fighting mentality. Grandma was the heart and soul of the family. Like, she was ready to go to war. What we need to have grandma on the show. I'm like, send
The
me-
old man- Hey, maybe you can contact your people and get her on.
let's do it. So Jimmy, you hit a home run with number 2. I've already been outflanked. I mean, to end racism right now, we need to have that racist on in order to discuss racism.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, maybe we can just say, look, we're having an anti-black community thing, and
Hey,
then
you know what's funny, Sandro?
What's up?
Is a lot of the guys in the boxing community, black guys, are fucking racist as shit too.
Oh yeah.
Like against black people.
oh yeah,
Against each other, nothing.
Yeah.
It's prevalent all
I
over.
mean, yeah, they're racist against white people, but just as racist against black people.
To me, racism. I count everybody the same. Doesn't matter what color you are. The way I look at it is this: you're welcome to feel any way you want about somebody else, as long as you don't hinder me, don't stop me from. We have laws for that. So to me, it's just all a joke. If you don't like me, you don't have to. I don't have to like you either. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit.
Right.
To me, it's very easy to slip into the thinking of everything is racist. When I was a teenager, the girl didn't reciprocate my. She's probably racist. If somebody
Let's,
didn't hold,
I think we need to. I think we need to have an installment. Because Sandro's never done it. Let's play as it racist.
all right, Sandro, what's the first word that comes to your mind, and let's see if it's racist or not according to the world. Just name.
That's not how you do it. You've got to try to say something that's not racist, Sandro.
No, you don't. You just need to say the first thing that comes to your mind, and we'll tell you if it's racist. You
Try to think of something that's not racist.
Jimmy always fucks the game up by.
I win.
Your goal isn't to win. It's
I've
to,
won twice.
you've won once. Your bridge was overruled because bridges are racist. Bridges are racist. Boom, right there. Coming right
Didn't Buttigieg say that they tried to keep Puerto Ricans away from the beach by building?
Hey, you're the contestant, Sandro. Let's
Oh,
let's
my
have it. Come on, give me something.
My bad. My bad.
The saga of racist Parkway Bridge, just to confirm that Jimmy lost is everything racist earlier. So we are playing it impromptu as everything racist. Give me any word that could. So last week we did aliens from space, and they were racist. So aliens of space were racist. So what do you have this week?
That's racist.
Anything,
You're
no,
asking me?
anything you don't think would be racist, or the first thing that comes to your mind, something ridiculous. Like, just name something stupid.
Duct tape.
Good one.
Fucking fantastic.
Is tape racist? Let's do a
Great one. That's great.
racist cassette tape. Scotch tape got its name from a racial slur. So tape is racist.
Anything.
The cellophane tape, widely known as Scotch tape, was dubbed so after the customers complained that the tape had less adhesive, so called it's Scotch, a racial slang for cheap in the 1920s. So that
Scotch means is a racial slur.
apparently,
Cheap.
according
When
to
you-
Oh, maybe it's Scottish.
yeah, cheap motherfuckers. So for me, I thought that Elizabeth Warren was going to be the end of racism because when she took her blood test and it was 1,124th Mexican or whatever to say that she was American Indian, she tried to double down and say that meant American Indian. I thought that was going to be the end of racism because I was like, well, what they realize is that we're all mixed with everything.
Everybody.
They kept going with it, and she kept going with it, and she's like, well, she's like, I am tribal, and all the tribals are like, no, you're not.
You're not. Who are
You're
you?
fucking not. I was
I
like,
think
this
at 3% of anything or less, it's just statistically insignificant to have 3% or less.
the racist movement, the movement to create racism, had this like speed bump moment where I thought it was going to be a hill. They were just like, fuck that Elizabeth Warren thing. We're just going to keep going. So no, racism does not exist unless it's in an individual's heart. That's my thing. If that is what's in your heart when you're making a joke or being an asshole, or for me, I love discriminating. Like in general, like I like to discriminate against old people that are driving because I believe it saves my life. I look at an old person, I'm like, oh shit, I better stay out of the road. I believe that there's a good point of having that in the human body. And it's bad if you discriminate in a way where it can affect your relationships. It's one thing to say an old person might run me over. It's another to say a black person's going to shoot me. You know what I mean? But if I see a white dude with tattoos on the side of the road, I'm getting the fuck over the side of the road the same way I would if I saw 2 or 3 people that I don't know, men. I'll always keep a gun or whatever, be like, I got to fucking be, I'm not going to be, but you have to, human beings are dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
And to
Absolutely.
pretend that it's a race or not a race, dangerous situations are what they are. If you're looking through life through the lens of skin color, you're not doing it right.
No,
It
Right.
doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All people are fucking
doesn't
capable.
matter.
We just did Jeffrey Dahmer, who killed tons of people, a lot of black people, a lot of whoever. He wasn't a black guy. He was a dude who was a psycho. There are psychos on all sides.
Oh, yeah.
So we need to stop all this bullshit. Come together, heal.
There's a lot more white psychos than black psychos. Though.
Well,
There's a lot more white people than black people.
there's a lot. Even me again.
Ah,
People
good
kill
comeback.
Yeah, people are capable, and especially desperate people. So if you have less money, you're in a worse situation. You're capable of more bad things. So you have a larger amount of white people. A lot of those white people were neglected by families that are going out, and now they want to just chop people up and eat them. And who can blame them? I mean, maybe
Yeah.
it's delicious. I have no idea.